Hello guys, welcome to another pick a card reading with me, Snow. How are you doing today? If you're coming back, hello again. And if you're here for the first time, what the hell are you waiting for? Go subscribe. So the life is still happening this week, you guys. We have to start with the announcement. Otherwise, I'm going to start talking and we're going to forget what we're here for. If you want to enter the giveaway, if you haven't heard the news, I'm giving 7 free readings to 7 lucky people because we have 7 lucky people. Because we have 7 lucky people. Because we have 7K now on the channel. So yay. Yay for us. So if you want to enter the competition to win a cute short reading of the 7 rings one or a longer one, right, for one lucky person, all you gotta do is answer the question. Well, first of all, subscribe to the channel, and then you gotta answer the question, what's your lucky charm, with the hashtag 7K giveaway to enter the competition. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna be announcing the winners on the live Friday, so I hope to see you then. But now let's get to the reading. Today we're talking about impressions and feelings, and basically how somebody used to see you and how they see you now, right? I love this topic. I don't know, I think I wrote it like 2 weeks ago. I didn't even remember when I penciled it in, basically when I, thought about it, but it is so relevant right now to me. I hope it's relevant to you. We're gonna be asking about a person on your mind. Maybe their attitude changed, or maybe they're just, maybe your feelings towards them shifted. I know I had some major shifts, I don't know what happened, but this person that I used to think was so great, and like I was I don't think I was obsessed with them, but I was like really, not okay about them. Now I'm kind of like calm. I kind of don't care, and I wonder, interesting. Maybe something like that happened to the person you're inquiring about. Maybe their mood changed, maybe you changed, and you're like, what's going on with them? So today we're going to answer all those questions. We're going to ask how this person used to see you, how / feel about you, then, before, when they first met you, versus how they see you now / feel about you. So yeah, I'm excited. We are picking with my little tapes. I haven't used this tape in so long. It's a washi tape, and it's just so cute. Like I have a lot of stuff for arts and crafts, and I never use them. Guys, it's like a running joke. I don't know why. I can buy so many arts and crafts stuff, but I never use them. I just keep them because they're pretty. I feel like that's the the Virgo, the Virgo Mars is like, let's get all of them, and then the Taurus Moon is like, yeah, but let's just look at them for aesthetics, right? Just leave them there. They're cute right there. They're cute. Just yeah. Anyways, so for group number 1, we got the ones that are, it's checkered, I think. Yeah. Played. We'll call that a tartan, if you will. Honestly, it looks like a picnic basket, like a picnic blanket. That's what it makes me think of. So that's group number 1. Then group 2, we got this one with little flowers. I hope you can see it. I don't think you can see it. Maybe I'm going to show it to you, but I don't know if you can. Honestly, today, it's purple on purple. Today, I'm just asking you to use your intuition, which group is for you. So, yeah. And for group number 3, we got the solid color, just purple. But yeah, I don't know how you can see it in the light, because technically I checked the camera and my top looks black, but it's blue. So, yeah. Color correction needs to be done at one point. So what you're trying to pick, I'm going to tell you what we're using. So to see how your person used to see you and / feel about you when you first met, the person on your mind, we're going to use the Mermaid Tarot and the Animalkin Oracle right here. Then to see how they feel / see you now, we're going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot and the I Ching of Love. Yes. And finally, I'm going to give you some advice, because, why are you here otherwise? Right? We're going to get the advice with the Goddesses, Gods, and Guardians. Yes, I have the cheat book, because otherwise I always forget which one goes first. And last minute decision, I'm going to get you songs, because I feel like songs really describe what people are feeling and what they want to say, even when they don't say it. So that's pretty much it. If you guys are ready, I'm going to meet you at your timestamps. Hello, group 1. Welcome to your reading of how they feel about you now versus how they used to feel about you before. Or, then versus now. I'm going to, I'll figure out the title eventually, but you know what we're here for. So let's see. Let's ask the first question. So, what was this person's first impression of you? How does the person on your mind used to see you the first time you met, right? How did they feel / see you then? Two of Pentacles. Okay. I'm going to take both of these. 10 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. Okay. Well, potential opportunity. We have the King of Wands, the Emperor, and the 10 of Swords. So honestly, the first time this person saw you, they were very attracted to you. They thought, maybe I want something more with this person. But the 10 of Swords tells me that they weren't in the best place. So, I don't know, you guys, but I watched this show, okay? Have you watched Daisy Jones and the Six? It's an adaptation from a book. And it's so weird. Does this person offer you gum, or do they like gum? Because suddenly I am just thinking about gum, bubble gum, or like bubblegum ice cream. I don't know. This is so intrusive, but maybe you shared gum. Maybe you met in school and you shared gum. But yeah, I was thinking about that line from Daisy Jones and the Six. If you haven't watched the show, watch it. If you haven't read the book, read it. I haven't read the book. I want to read it because the show was really good. So basically, there's this line from Billy when he says, it's not enough to meet the right person for you, you have to also meet them at the right time. And this is what I'm getting, that when your person first saw you, right, it wasn't the right time for them. It was sort of like a 10 of Swords moment, right? And it's like, oh, I like this person is amazing, but like I'm in the worst place. So they probably saw you as more challenging as you are, right? So the Two of Pentacles tells me that they tried to juggle maybe between you and other responsibilities, so maybe that didn't work out. And overall, with this 10 of Wands, this person saw you as somebody they can be with, right? They saw you as somebody like way out of their league, right? I mean, a dream come true, right? The 9 of Cups, but just way out of their league. Just, right? And I've done my little survey. I've done my little research. You know, when women, we tell ourselves, you know, some things like, oh, you're too pretty, that's why he's not talking to you. And I thought that was sort of like nonsense, right? I thought, oh, it's just stuff that we're telling to each other. But then I talked to multiple men, and they all confirmed it. And sometimes you see someone and you go like, this girl's out of my league. I'm not even gonna try. So if this is the case, where your person just saw you and thought, I don't know, I feel like they're out of my league. Let me just, right? And that's that's why there's a saying that the pretty apples always gets picked by the pigs, right? Basically because nobody thinks that they deserve the apples or that they think they're good enough with the apples, and so usually like really attractive people. I mean like model status, right? Usually they, for some reason, they are the loneliest. Like some people think that they're like out of their leagues and stuff. And this dude literally told me this about myself, and I never looked at myself. I never once looked at myself and thought, I'm too pretty for someone, right? But different people, different leagues, apparently, which I hate that we talk about this way. It's like, oh, somebody's way out of the league. At the end of the day, you gotta shoot your shot. And I feel like this person sort of tried to shoot their shot, but it was very, very timid. And so maybe when you first saw them, you thought, oh, this person doesn't like me at all. Meanwhile, this person was like, yeah, I want this. I want group one, but I'm not good enough for them. And again, this thing with the not being good enough and like the lack of self-esteem, it usually comes from the person, because I look back and I'm thinking, I could have fooled so many people if only I believed in myself. Not because, again, I feel like I'm the hottest, but because I just feel like I can't explain it to you. It's not a thing about looks. It's just about, how you feel about yourself. And I feel like this person just does not like themselves enough, or at least they didn't like themselves enough when they met you. So it kind of just flew right by their, flew over their head, just that you also might like them. So yeah, kind of sad, but what can you do? Let's get one more. How does this person, group one person, used to see them when they first met? Used to see them before? No, just to see them, like how do they feel about them? Okay, I'm not getting any of them. Well, these are too many, so I'm just gonna get one. I just need one, but maybe they don't know what to think about you, so you know what, this one. This is the one. Elephant, compassion. Oh, so they saw you as someone really, really great, and someone very compassionate, someone very kind, Elephants are so gentle, by the way, and this is an air card. I don't know what you're thinking. Elephant, air card? They're not flying, animals. Yes, but also water dragon balance, and that is a fire card. So they saw you as very smart, let's say, very intelligent, very much. Honestly, again, I am hearing way out of their league. So this person just lacked some self-esteem. That is a 4-4. The card is 44, so. And I want to show it to you. Approach all with love, empathy, and understanding. That's how they feel about you. That you're this kind of person. And honestly, that love and that compassion, like for people like that, it usually radiates all around them, radiates everywhere. And if this person doesn't feel, again, good enough, doesn't think like good about themselves, they're gonna look at you and feel like, oh no, I can't. It's too much, right? I'm too good for me. It's kind of like when people say, oh, why do women date jerks? Kind of like that. Yeah, when you don't like yourself, you date guys who are terrible for you. Again, coming from experience. So let me read some of that for you. The elephant is a great symbol of presence. That although they are large and intimidating physically, they elude peace and compassion amongst the animal community. See, I want to say large and in charge, but I don't mean large and in charge, but I feel like your presence was very well known, very felt when they met you. And I feel like a lot of you met this person in school, and maybe you were popular, or you were just into more communities, and they were just there, maybe on the outside, on the outskirts, but your paths sort of crossed, so that's nice. Again, sharing gum. I just feel like you either shared gum, or you shared cigarettes, or you shared something like that, or maybe you spoke together behind the school, right? And then you had to share gum. It's not gonna resonate with everybody, but I'm just getting a specific story, so go with it. Just go with it. Yeah. When threatened, they can stand their ground and are powerful forces to be reckoned with. However, it is their connection to the earth, their innate intelligence, and their social and family groups that makes them great teachers of the importance of compassion and consideration for all. So yeah, that's you. That's how they saw you. Just a great person overall. So let's see how they see you now / feel about you now. I am really excited about that portion. So how does group one's person see? How does group one's person? Okay, the Hierophant. How does group one's person see / feel about group one now? Ace of Swords. Okay. Oh, they realize. Oh, okay. Well, this person still feels like the Emperor about you. Okay, interesting. So we have the Four of Wands, the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, the Emperor, and the Two of Wands. So let's clarify them. This is getting juicy. Page of Cups. Oh, I see. You know what occurred the first thing? You showed them that they're lovable. I don't know what you did, but okay. Temperance. Knight of Wands. The Fool. And King of Cups. Honestly, Queen of Pentacles, that's how they see you. Valuable. If you had your value before, like if it was still good, like great, then now it's like double, tripled, quadrupled. It's like 10 times more. Like that's what I'm hearing from them. But at the same time, Three of Swords. And honestly, this person still doesn't feel like they can have you. We also have the High Priestess. So I'm getting this person still sees you as out of reach. So I'm going to go ahead and say that either you didn't maybe have romantic history and it ended really briefly, or you tried to do something and it just, honestly, this person just sees you as too good for them. And that doesn't change. It doesn't change right now because I feel like they haven't changed enough, or you've been changing, like you've been improving yourself. And that happens sometimes. One person, you can start like together and then one person can do this and the other one's like here and they can't possibly reach out. And usually I've noticed in most cases is the women, because women we work on ourselves. Okay, we go to therapy, we go to here and there, we ask readers, we meditate, we just do all kinds of stuff. It's really rare. Well, it's not really rare, but it's rarer, I guess, to meet men who work on themselves to this capacity. I mean, I've met a lot of them actually, which I'm really surprised, but also like I really like that I see that but I don't think the majority of men do that. And so let's say you're asking about a dude, right? Well, women also don't, like not everybody's gonna do that, but let's say you're asking about a dude, and so you were already like this, right? Like you were right here and they were right here. So imagine now you're like here and this person just moved like a little bit, but you're still here. So I feel like they still see you as someone who they have to work really hard to impress, to get. And for some reason they feel like, oh, I still cannot be with them. I still cannot do anything. You know, it's like, but I'm getting, this is sort of subconscious. Like they already gave up before they even tried anything because they thought, you know what? I don't think this is going to work. Sorry guys, it's just so weird. I keep hearing some sounds. It's not me. It's not from here. I don't know what's going on. So sorry guys. I just keep getting distracted. I don't know what sound this is, but it's like, oh, it's super annoying. So what I'm seeing about your person, how they see you now, is it someone who's very calm, very well, I guess, rested, very comfortable in who they are, in loving themselves and being themselves, and just they just see you and they go like, yeah, this person really loves themselves. This person makes good choices about their life because they're coming from a place of love for themselves. They don't put themselves in situations that are self-destructive or self-sabotaging, or right, they just see you and they go like, they got their life together. They're doing the best for them. What am I doing? Right? And they see you sort of as a very balanced person, and they also feel like you are just endgame, right? You are someone that they can have a family with, that they can be together with. But again, at the same time, I said, I don't think that they're exactly there, but they're trying. So the Hierophant, stability, lessons from the outside as well, and the Temperance, lessons to do with balance. So I just feel like they see you as this very balanced, well-rounded person that just worked on themselves, right? As I said, you keep growing, you keep improving. For them, do they keep growing and improving? We don't know. I mean, they're trying, but again, they're not on your level. Now, the Ace of Swords with the Nine of Wands. Honestly, the truth here, because this is sort of like how they see you, but also / how they feel about you. I'm getting that the truth here is that they want to come forward, right? They're still attracted to you. They're still into you. If you're wondering, this person doesn't really care, probably. Like, they moved on, whatever. Like, no, they still like you. They still have passion for you, right? And it's a thing. It's like a very, how to say, this is not toxic attachment, I'll call it. I just feel like you're very, as I said, well-rounded. So even if they try to come forward with that energy of, I want to say F-boy energy, it's not going to work. So they see it as like, okay, honestly, you don't tolerate people playing you. Respect. So the Emperor with the Fool, I'm honestly seeing that this person sees that there might be a new start, a fresh start to them, that they want to try, right? They see you as like, okay, you know what? I will pluck the courage and actually try something new with Group 1. That's how I see this person is feeling like, okay, time to do it. I mean, even though they feel like the ugly duckling, this honestly is the ugly duckling here, which wasn't even a duckling, remember? It just didn't know its potential. So this person knows that you know your potential, but they don't know if they know their potential. And I love that we ended on a swan, you know, the King of Cups. So either this is this person's journey from, oh, okay, let me get to here so that I can impress Group 1, or they saw you turn from this ugly duckling to this beautiful swan. And this person is honestly in awe. And they're ready to come forward because, oh my God, right? The Two of Wands with the King of Cups. King of Cups is everything. It's basically the stability, is the emotional maturity. And that's how they see you. This person sees you as someone wise, someone kind, someone nurturing, someone who's taking what, you know, I guess life is giving them and then turning it into gold. So good for you. Let's get some of these. Let's get one, I guess, from here. Maybe one? Yeah, one. I feel like one. We'll see how much come up. So how does Group 1's person feel about Group 1 right now? How they see them? How they feel about them? Fullness. What did I tell you? 5-5. This person sees you as a complete person. That's it. And impotence, which makes them feel like they can't give you anything. You know, because we are a lot of people under this notion, actually, not just, you know, me, well, I'm not under the notion, but let's say your person is, that someone should complete you, right? That it's like 50-50, right? And it's not a 50-50, it's 100-100. So this person sees you as 100 and they think, oh, there's nothing I can contribute to their life. Except it's not like that. We have 100 and 100 contributing together to a third section, which is the relationship that we forget about. That is like the third component in a partnership. So yeah, this person sees you as full, complete, and they're like, no, I am not there yet. But again, I am getting the message here that they might pluck up the courage and still try and talk to you and still try and do something to you. But yeah, it's really intimidating when somebody has it together and you don't. I mean, this is why they say when someone has a secure attachment, they don't usually go for people with insecure attachments, because they got it together. They have their life together. They don't need that, right? So let me read the card for you. For the Oracle, this is a moment of fullness. The blazing fire of the life force erupts with the roar of thunder, annulling and canceling all inhibitions of consciousness. Any sense of apathy has vanished. You are faced with a vital experience. Perhaps you perceive it as death. Don't be afraid. For the first time, you are living. Yes, exactly. This person sees you as thriving. There's nothing to add here. That's just literally it. They're like, group one is doing amazing. I'm hearing you're doing amazing, sweetie. And then basically the question is, what can I do? What can I do for group one? Probably a lot of things, but they just have to be themselves. So yeah. Let me finally get you advice how to proceed if you want to deal with this person. Oh, immediately, Amaterasu, no more hiding. So, you know what I'm getting? Did you hide from this person? Did you go like, no, they don't deserve me, sensitivity? Yeah, I feel like you did hide away to work on yourself, because in her story, she came into a cave so she can hide from, people's destruction. Basically, you're like, I'm going to work on myself. Nobody bother me. Goodbye. Maybe you did this for this person. You're like, goodbye, sir. I'm going to go work on myself. Like, I don't need you. And this person is feeling it. They're like, okay. So, but the King Neptune on the bottom, sensitivity, tells me that you still develop some kind of sensitivity. And the Divine Masculine tells me that in your journey, right, you've worked on all aspects of yourself. And I feel like the advice now is to be more sensitive to the Divine Masculine. If this is your Divine Masculine, or if this is a Divine Masculine, because men be like Divine Masculines, right? Whoever's like trying to get there, and to not hide from them. Because I feel like the reason that this person thinks you're so out of reach, or you're so amazing and you're so perfect, and that's the word here, perfect, because no one is perfect, but they see you as this almost like goddess like deity, or like god like deity, that they can't, that they can't reach. And you're human, you're still a person. And in this card, I'm getting your advice is to not hide anymore, to show yourself, to come out, to interact with this person. Because honestly, I found out that a lot of times when you interact with someone, you either find out that, wow, they're great, let me, have some kind of even friendship with them, or, like be acquaintances with them. You either find that out, or you find out, oh, I don't like this person. I don't think we vibe at all. I don't know what I saw in them. And then you can leave. And this is exactly what I was talking in the, did I say it in the beginning? I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but I had this experience where I was avoiding contact with this person, then I did it, and I was like, we don't have much in common. And I don't feel like I want to talk to them. So it's okay, no harm done. No foul. So yeah, your card is no more hiding. You're going to get the power to show yourself, show your full self. Because I'm also getting that some of you might, right after this reading, you might go like, maybe I should, like not show that much so I don't intimidate this person or someone else. And no. Okay. In fact, by you being authentic and being your true self, you inspire people to elevate as well. When you hide, when you decided, okay, no, I'm just going to diminish this, it's okay, you suffer in the end, and therefore people around you suffer because you're not honest. And so this card is telling me, be honest about who you are. Don't shrink yourself to fit other people. You're you, and whoever wants to be there with you, it's going to catch up. And if they can't catch up, then it's fine. Not everybody's going to be on the same level, and that's okay. That is perfectly okay. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do not hide. Did I show it to you? I feel like I'm gonna show it to you again. It's just so beautiful. Like, and the cherry blossoms at the end, like, you know, the sakura trees. Just, I love it. Alright, so let me get you a song from this person. We're here for the juice, we're here for the gossip. So, we're here for the tea. So, can we get a song from Group One's person, please? Oh, this one. Another time that these songs escape me. Interesting. And the song is Jonas Brothers Sucker. Of course, if you know they're a sucker for you, I mean you're amazing. Why wouldn't they be a sucker for you? You see it? Can you just yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna put it here because this line it doesn't even want to open up. It's like this person's like, I mean, I'm a sucker for them, but they shouldn't know, right? Group one can't know that I'm a sucker. I'm gonna pretend like I'm the man now. Like I'm gonna pretend like I don't even care. Okay, and that works for you. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I'm saying. So I'm gonna stop here. If you like this reading, please like, share, subscribe. Leave me a nice comment down below telling me what you want me to do next. Go follow me on Instagram. I post a weekly pick cards there. Want to show up and so go check that out. It's on my channel page as well as on my other links. And if you want a personal reading, the info is down below right there. If you want to find out more information about the new readings, because I know I don't put them all in the info, you can look up, you know, the video that I made about them, or you can check out my Instagram. Or even the post here, the community post, I describe what every reading consists of, what it's like, and also I have demos of those readings and what they look like actually in flesh. You know, I've done them all, so you can find out all of them. You can find out the playlist, the video, the posts, all on my channel. Just go look at it, okay? I'm gonna let you do that. And and if you want to join the channel, you can also do that now. I have a membership that I always forget to promote. I'm sorry about that, but it's there, the button's there if you want to join. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, Group 2. Welcome to your reading of Then versus Now, how they see you / feel about you. Yeah, I mean, we're going to work on the title, but basically, you know what we're here for. We're going to see how your person used to see you versus how they see you now. So, I'm excited. So, let's see first how they used to see you. So, how did Group 2's person see / feel about Group 2 when they first met? How did they see / feel about Group 2 when they first met? Okay. The Star. Oh, you are so distant, so out of reach. 8 of Swords and 6 of Cups. You know what I'm also getting? They probably recognized you from a past life or from a childhood, or maybe you guys had an encounter as adults, but you remember that you probably seen them somewhere as a kid, right? Something like that. So this person was like, this person is familiar. I feel like that's what they thought about you. We have the Sun here, the 7 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. Oh, wow, what is going on today? So with all the, you know, all the swords coming in. So what I'm getting from this person, the first time they saw you, they were so overwhelmed by you, but in a good way. Like the Sun is sort of like, you shine a light on them, they love it, the truth is there, but I just feel like this person wasn't very honest when you met. Like I feel like you were like this Sun, right? Telling them everything, you know, about you, or being very true to yourself, very authentic, right? Just being yourself. But this person kind of felt like, I don't know if I can show like that, if I can be as authentic as that, so I'm just gonna hide a little bit of myself. Or they felt like you have this very outward, you know, extroverted persona that was hiding a little bit of some depression and some problems. So either they thought your optimism was a facade, or they saw your optimism and thought, I don't know if I can show Group 2 my demons, my dark side, because they're so light, they're so fun, they're so bright, right? Oh, they're so amazing. That's how it feels. Like this person just saw you as this beacon of hope when they were not so hopeful. So today we have something going on, like with the light and dark, like how, you know, these people that you're talking about, you're asking about, sort of idealize you, and you're over there like, okay, I mean, I'm just here, like, You don't have to do that. So I just feel like they put you, well, not put you on a pedestal, but I just feel like this person saw you as very, very bright, optimistic, almost like having that childlike wonder. I mean, with the Six of Cups, literally what it means sometimes. And I feel like this person didn't want to burst your bubble, that they weren't as great as you saw them, or they weren't as, like, I just feel like you used to see the world in a certain way, and this person was like, I'm not gonna tell them how I see it or how I feel about it, or maybe that they don't have the accurate picture because they're just so pure and innocent to the point where I don't want to do anything. So either you were very young when you met them, or you're just more, like that. And I totally get it. A lot of people tell me that I have my, childlike wonder. I kept the kid, alive in me. But then they also say I'm naive. And I'm like, I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think it is. I just feel like people who, get grumpier with time and get like just sadder, and I get more pessimistic. I feel sad about them because I know not everything's going to be rainbows, sunshine, but at the same time, you cannot live your life expecting for the worst to happen. And I feel like this person, if you were this bright, sunny personality, they were like grumpy and, just like, I don't know. And so they saw you and they thought, wow, this person is a dreamer. They're so hopeful. They're so full of light. And like, what do I do here, right? The Eight of Swords is like your like subconscious fears, your what you tell yourself that you can't do. And what I'm getting, that this person felt like if they want anything with you, or if they want anything if they want to be like you, or if they want you closer to them, they're gonna have to see what hides in their past, what hides in their, also there's something about inner child that got triggered by that. Maybe your inner child is very healthy and that's why you're so happy and you're so loving and you're so fun, right? Because the sun usually also has a child on it, right, riding a horse. So that's how they see. Maybe they thought, oh, okay, they had a great childhood, and compared to you, this person felt like, well, I cannot come up with that energy because I did not have a great childhood. I do not feel like that, so I don't know what they want me to do. Sucks to be me, right? Something like that. Which is just okay. And I feel like the way they saw you was that you brought up a past for them that was painful. So as I said, they saw you and they thought, my upbringing wasn't as great. And yeah, that's how it felt. Like you were privileged in a way. Like you had everything that they didn't. That you were living your life in like easy mode. That you were so happy, supported, and they weren't. Like that's how this person saw you. So, okay, let's get more. How did Group 2's person? Which one though? Oh, this one. I'm not doing this one. I didn't even ask the question. We already got it. Strength, eagle. So very strong, very wise. But we got alpaca, curiosity, a fire card. And yeah, they saw I was curious about the world, just wanting to explore, while they're over here like, already been there, done that, and it sucks. Yeah. But again, I feel like a lot of these people that you're asking about think that that is sort of like an act, like you're not that cheerful, you're not that optimistic, and maybe you were hiding some demons, maybe you were projecting, trying to be like, I'm happy, everything's fine, while you were sad. Some of it is gonna resonate with you. I don't think a lot of you were like that, but they did see you as someone who was bright. Okay, so the alpaca. Contentment brings desire to learn or explore something new. Alpacas also have a great vocal range, choosing a series of shrieks and whines to alert others of danger, as well as clicking and humming sounds, which can be a sign of their contentment and comfort. These animals show us that by simply being present and at peace with our surroundings, we automatically open ourselves up to new possibilities, adventures, and creative explorations, allowing us to be truly available to life and what it has to offer. And that's how you are. And this is actually, the other part is These herbivores are social herd animals and live in family groups. Their woolly coat keeps them warm in freezing cold climates and allows them to thrive in high altitude areas. Their only main lines of defense are spitting and kicking. They often, you haven't been spat on by a camel or any other kind of animal. They do spit. It's horrible. Like, yeah. They often drop stomach acids and project them out to other alpacas as a defense mechanism or to communicate they're upset. One of the only animals on Earth to create a designated toilet area in their territory, alpacas remind us to respect our space, honor what nourishes us, and maintain boundaries in order to take a more unconstrained approach to our own personal pursuits. And yeah, you're curious, you're childlike, and honestly, more culture than that. That's what I heard. So this person saw you as just amazing. All right, so let's see now how they see you right now. I mean, I don't think we can go, we can always go more from here, but let's see. If they change, usually if you change, it's probably going to be to improve. If they change, probably they're going to think about you not so out of reach or not so like in a negative way as in naive, right? Well, this person literally told me, oh, your good qualities, you're childlike, but you're naive. And I'm like, no, it's called being optimistic, and you're just a pessimist, so you're just a hater. So let's see, how does group 2's person feel about group 2 / see group 2 right now / feel about them. Page of Cups, they still think you kept your optimism. Page of Swords, yeah, they still see you as curious, optimistic. How does this person, I don't think this one wants to be here. I don't think it kind of snuck up on us. Snuck up on us. Let's see one more. If it comes out again, then it's our card. So how does Ace of Pentacles. So they see you as someone who seizes opportunity. So we have the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, Temperance, Three of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, yep, this person still thinks you're like that, but I feel like right now they see that you've done more. You've done more with your life. You've done more. Like your optimism is bringing in new opportunities. And I don't know why my arm itches so much. These sleeves are so great, but like why are they so big? Right? So let's see the Page of Cups. The Hangman. Okay. Interesting. Two of Wands. Nice. The Star. So I feel like for you, the time that you met this person first and now is not that big, right? That's why they see you almost the same, or you haven't changed that much, right? Let's see the Three of Wands. How does this person see group 2 now / feel about them now? Nice. And the Ace of Pentacles. The Hermit. Oh, we have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. And you know what I'm getting? This person either wants to move towards you, right? But they don't know what pace to use. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting that either that's you, either walking away from this person or literally running towards them, or that's them towards you, right? Take it as it resonates. This person sees you as moving pretty slow but steady, and they either wanna walk away from you immediately, right, for good, because they don't want to stand in your way, or they want to join you and they haven't decided. There's something here about not knowing which direction to take, and that's how they feel about you. That's the feelings. Now, how they see you, the Page of Cups, they see you as someone who still kept, again, the love for themselves. They kept their inner child happy. Everything is fine with them. But since it's clarified by the Hangman, it's telling me that, how to say, you might have left this inner child in limbo, right? You might have, done some stuff, right? Before you were more, before you were like very wide-eyed and just, ooh. And now they see you as someone who still has that, still has the love for themselves, but it's more like, it's in a different way. You saw a different perspective to this, self-love, self-care. So yeah, they still see that you did something. It's just not as, they don't see you as, childlike anymore. They see you more as, okay, this is a mature person, but they've worked on, themselves. The Page of Swords with the Two of Wands. I love this for you. Like, the way I see you is still curious, still full of ideas, still full of opportunities. And I'm sort of getting that this person is in awe of that you still manage to come up with new ways and come up with creative solutions. I just feel like they're a person, the type of person to get a little stuck in their life, or to get a little bit, again, pessimistic, or maybe set in their ways, and they're looking at you and they're seeing you as someone who's like, oh, this didn't work out, let me try something else. Oh, this didn't work out, okay, I'm gonna try something else. But like, this thing didn't happen, no worries, I'm gonna figure something else out. And they're just watching you walk through life. Like, you know how we say that some people, and this is literally floating, right? You know how we say that some people just float, just float through life? Others are working really hard, and other people just float. And well, the thing is that a lot of us can actually float through life, put ourselves in the flow of the universe. This person did not though, but I see that you're there, that you're just like riding, cruising around, just trusting, the life and destiny and everything. And they're in awe. They're like, wow, how are they doing that? How is Group 2 doing that? I want to know. I want to know the secret. So the Temperance with the Star, clarified with the Star, this person is hoping, right? They're seeing you as achieving that balance, or at least you're hoping for that balance. And I'm getting also they feel like they're hoping that they achieve this balance, that you have this this temperance, this moment of peace that you have, because they see you as very peaceful, very in tune with your dreams, with what you want to achieve, with your goals, right? Because a lot of times we think that somebody who's working on their goals, who's achieving stuff, is constantly working, or they're very ambitious and they don't rest and they don't chill. Well, you're that type of person that's like, you have your dreams and you're working on your dreams, but you don't forget to take care of yourself. And they're looking at you and they go like, this person's living their best life. So yeah, and they feel like they maybe now here with that, either you put a lot of effort in your friendships, which is good, but also I'm getting that this person, if nothing else, that they want to try to be your friend, they want to try to be around you, be close to you, maybe to soak up some of that good energy through osmosis if they can. But overall, I'm just getting, if they were maybe waiting for you to reach out, for you to like become friendly with them, and they might try that, and they might try to, what I'm getting, to come forward in that kind of way that's like very cute, very casual, but I don't think it comes naturally to them, right? It doesn't, yeah, it doesn't. So the Ace of Pentacles with the Hermit, they see you as someone who has a lot of opportunities, but the Hermit tells me that you know which opportunity is for you and you know which one is not. And also, and also this tells me that this person feels like they want to make you an offer. They want to come forward. They want to do something, right? They want to, even if it's just something casual, like, oh, let's go have a drink, or like, oh, let's talk. But the Hermit tells me that they're not ready yet, or they haven't plucked the courage, or it's more like, I guess I should leave Group 2 alone. They're living their best life. What am I doing here? Right, that kind of thing. So how does Group 2's person feel about Group 2? Let's see from this one. We're going to reveal the truth finally. Come on. Ooh. And it fell right over there. Give me a second. This is just... Yeah, this flew way, way far. Like it just went like... So the card that eated itself, it's called contemplation, right? This person is contemplating whether to make an offer, come forward. I just feel like today's team is, all of you are just doing, living your best life. All of you are doing great. You're at a good place in life. And the people that you're asking about are sort of seeing that and going like, Group 2 is doing great. I mean, they're doing amazing. Like, do I want to go there? Do I want to, like, mess it up? Or, like, will I mess it up if I reach out? Will I... Right? It's like contemplation. But it's good for you that you're doing your thing. The bottom is betraying jealousy. So they might feel betrayed by you, or they might feel jealous of you. That's also what I'm getting. So maybe that's that undertone where their intentions might not be as pure. Because I feel like this person always had, even before, always were envious of that part of you where it's like super relaxed, super calm, because you can trust, again, your inner child was taken care of. And if it wasn't, then you worked enough on yourself to give love to that inner child while they didn't. And so they're jealous of you. They're jealous of your spirit, let's say. So let me read the contemplation. Where is it? Within the Taoist doctrine, this hexagram as a whole represents the worldview of the wise men. Kuan is objectless attention, not limited by the ego. In practice, it is meditation. The other side of love, learn to include it in your game of love. Exactly. So they see you as peaceful. And they also wish that they could be as peaceful. Or maybe they feel like they should meditate a little bit more before they decide to do something drastic and show up. And right, I feel like this is them meditating and like contemplating a proposal, an offer. But again, it has to come from the heart, and they're still not there yet. They're still like, oh, will they accept me? What is going to happen? Oh, I don't know. So let me get you some advice. And a song, of course. So can we get some advice for group 2, please? Can we get some advice for group 2? This one? Which one was? I swear, we have one flip over here. I don't think it's this one. Can we get some advice for group? Okay, Aditi, expand your consciousness. This one was loud and clear. The bottom is Tlazote Otal, forgive. I can't read them, I'm sorry. So forgive them if they were harsh, if they were stupid. I'm hearing forgive them if this person did you, well, I don't think they did you dirty. Sorry, I dropped the card. I don't think they did you dirty, but I feel like this person was not the kindest to you, were not the best towards you, and it wasn't because of anything you did, but because your happiness sort of made them feel offended. Yeah, it sounds weird, but your happiness made them feel inadequate. Your happiness made them feel bad about themselves. And so this person's over here like, well, group 2, they can walk, right? I don't care about group 2, but they do care, and they are, right? And even if they pretended not to care, they do. So forgive about that, because you are expanding your consciousness. Aditi is exactly the kind of person who's going to show you, all right, the card that you got, the advice is to literally look beyond what you know, look beyond your ego, look beyond, your knowledge, and see what's out there. I want to also read a little bit about her. Let me see. Or if I can tell you anything extra. So let's see. Yep, you got to see the bigger picture. The universe is opening up. So honestly, your advice is to not take whatever this person does, first of all, personally. That's a thing. And today's advice is just to broaden your horizons, to see what's out there, to realize that this person doesn't have an agenda against you. They have an agenda against themselves. They have a trouble with themselves. They have something with them that they project on you. And once you realize that, once you see the bigger picture, you're not going to be mad at them anymore, because you're just going to feel like, I get it. Okay, I see how that would bother people. And I've had a lot of people bothered by, including me. I was bothered by, let's say somebody's really confident, they're living their best life, and you're over there like, people who comment, let's say online, and other people just like, how dare she wear this? Like, how dare she do this? It's like, usually those are women, which is the sad part. Those are women who probably don't like themselves, or don't really, or want to dress like the woman, let's say, that they're criticizing. And right, and it's not about the person they're criticizing. That the criticizing itself tells me everything I need to know about them. So let's say this person is sort of sitting in a corner, or sitting afar and just being like, group 2 though, right? Even though they totally are inspired by you, the first emotion is jealousy. And so Aditi, the advice here that you got is to look at this and be like, yeah, this is not about me. I'm not responsible for this person's feelings. I can't do anything for them, so I choose to live my life and not care what they think and what they're doing, right? So yeah, that's the message today. So let me get you a song. Can we get a song from Group 2's person, please? feel like a lot of you in this group also, this is not no one romantic. This might be a friend, and that's why you're just, what's going on? The 1975 Love It If We Made It. Yep, this is their song. I mean, this song is about a lot of stuff, actually. It's a really deep song. I mean, I added it to the songs because one reason, one way you can interpret it is like, I love it if we made it, this relationship made it, but also I love it if we made it in general. So this person's probably just saying, yeah, love it if we made it out of this, love it if things happen for us. So very interesting, but yeah, I have nothing to add. Go listen to it. I'm gonna stop here, you guys. If you like this reading, please like, share, subscribe. Leave me a nice comment down below telling me what you want me to do next. Go follow me on Instagram. I post weekly beauty cards there. More such about below, so go check that out. It's on my channel page, as well as all my other links. And if you want a personal reading, the info is down below. You can find out more info on my Instagram or on this video that I made about the readings or on the demo readings. Or just go to my community tab. There's also pictures there, posts if you scroll down. So honestly, you can find out what the readings are. If you want to find out what the readings are, you can find out the information anywhere, right? It's right there. So that all you gotta do is order if you want one. Oh, and you can also join the channel. I have a membership now. Yep, that I always forget to mention, but now I do. Now I did mention it, so I think I mentioned it a few times now, so good job. Hey, that's pretty much it. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, Group 3. Welcome to your reading of then versus now. How this person saw you the first time you met versus how they see you now. And this is a mouthful. We're going to fix the title later on, so just trust me, okay? Trust me. We're going to be fine. So let's see. How did Group 3's person see them / feel about them the first time they met, the first time they saw them, the first time they interacted with each other? How did this person see them? Group 3's person, how did they see / feel about Group 3? Okay. 6 of Wands, 2 of Wands. Okay. Oh, they were definitely intrigued by you. And let's get one more. And this one, I feel like I want to get this one. 6 of Cups. Okay. What is that about? 4 of Pentacles, the Magician, and the 8 of Cups. This person either saw you as possessive, as someone who's, keeping to themselves, keeping their wealth, let's say, or they wanted to possess you. They were very possessive of you. They wanted to see what kind of magic you're wielding. I just feel like this person saw you as very magical, is very successful, is very much in tune with stuff. And the 8 of Cups tells me that they saw you as someone who doesn't want to waste time with people they don't deem worthy of your time, which is amazing. Like, keep those standards up. Also, another part of me tells me that this person might have tried to manifested you already before they met you, and so when they saw you, they were like, I don't think this is what I manifested, so they sort of like walked away. It's so weird. It's like you want something, you try to manifest something, and then you get it and you go like, that's not what I want. And I feel like that's the case for this person. Maybe you were everything they wanted but not what they needed. So, or sometimes the thing we want comes in a form and shape that we go like, really? This is what I want? Yeah, this is what you wanted. Look at it. So, interesting. And they see you as sort of holding on to, maybe holding back a little bit, maybe holding your magic. Maybe like some of you, they saw you as a little bit distant, right? Which is odd because we have the 6 of Wands. Sort of like you were this, you were on your high horse. That's what I'm hearing. You were on your high horse. You were just up there, a little bit stuck up. I don't know why. This person thought you were a little bit, maybe you have a resting bitch face, I don't know, but this person thought you were a little bit, snobbish maybe, or they felt like a snob, and then you were, maybe they felt like, oh, you're not up to their level. There's something here about a God complex, and I don't think it's yours. I think it's theirs. But so the way they saw you was like, look at this person thinking they're better than me. Oh, look at them. It's like they're holding the world. But little did they know, it's like they weren't like this always. I don't know what this is. Like there was some kind of, the first time they saw you, maybe they thought, who do they think they are? and then they got to know you and they were like, oh, I see, they have every right to be. The Six of Cups kind of tells me that either you met very young or you have some romantic history with this person, right? And so the first time they met you, they probably already heard about your romantic history with other people other than them. And so they already had or they heard about your past. I just feel like they already had an opinion about you before they even met you, right? Somebody told them something about you. Somebody told them what you did. Maybe you were successful in something. You were, winning something. I'm getting either you won some kind of competition and then they met you there and they thought, this person, why are they bragging about this? Or like other people told them that you're, I guess, successful, and they thought, they think they're a big deal. Well, little did they know, it's just who you are, right? You weren't trying to brag about it. Maybe you're Leo, and the Leos get attention naturally. But I'm getting they might have had an opinion of you before they even met you. So when they met you, sort of that opinion, they really couldn't let go. And I guess once they did, they realized, I have to walk away. But I just feel like they walked away because they already had an opinion of you. Not that you did anything. So this is what I'm decoding this as. So interesting. So, and I'm getting they had the wrong opinion of you as well. The wrong idea of you. So, interesting. Let me get one more. How did group these persons see them / feel about them when they first met? Opportunity, Woodpecker, that's a fire card. I mean, you seize every opportunity. You do everything. That's how they saw you. But the thing is that this could also be seen as a negative. Maybe in a negative way, they thought that you're winning everything, you're doing everything. It's like you don't leave space for others. The thing is that it's not like that you don't leave space, is that you know how to take opportunities. You're grateful for the opportunities, gratitude. You don't take them away from other people. But in their mind, it was sort of like unfair, maybe in a certain way. Did you beat them in something that they were so salty about? Because I'm getting, this is like the undertone here. It's like they're sad because you did your thing, and yeah, it's not your fault, babe. So the more open you are to receiving, the more chances you have at succeeding. And this is who you are. You're open to receive, you're open for chances, and that's why you're succeeding. But they thought it was luck, or they thought it was rigged, or they thought, seriously, this person doesn't really, like, the law of attraction, this person maybe doesn't. And so when they met you, or they didn't, when they met you, they thought this person is just, living their best life. They don't even have to work for it. Everything gets handed to them. Little did they know that it's not handed to you. You worked hard for it, but you didn't just work hard. You kept manifesting it, right? And so they're thinking, they think they're all that. Yes, you're all that. You are all that. So, the Woodpecker invites you to knock on the door of opportunity and see where it leads, and to focus less on one particular outcome. See, that's why you get what you want, because you don't care if you're going to get it or not, and that's powerful. Instead, be open to many different versions of this picture that provides you with the feelings you seek. But your person, the person that you're asking about, had a very narrow idea of what should happen, and this is why they're not getting what they want. But you definitely are. The Woodpecker reminds you to never give up and always keep your options open and fluid. And also the thing about, they say here that the choice, the Woodpecker is to live with other species, which protects them from predators, which is nice. And it says, we can use this as a reminder that in order to find greater success in life, we must put ourselves out there to other groups or circles in order to increase our chances of being supported and having more success come our way in life. And this is how they saw you, that you can vibe with anybody. But it didn't just happen one day. You cultivated it. But they're looking at that and they thought, this person popular, this person, doing way too much. So let's see how they see you now. Do they have a better opinion of you? Because it's not like a bad opinion, but there is a hint of like jealousy here, which maybe they work on that. Let's see. How does group 3's person see group 3 / feel about them? 8 of Cups. Did they walk away for nothing? How do they, the Star, what is this? 2 of Wands, okay. Should we get, no. I'm not feeling any of them, actually. I'm going to put them back. Don't ask me. I just feel like they don't belong here. How does group these persons see them / feel about them now? Queen of Pentacles. And you know which one I heard? She was hard for the money. You work hard for the money. You don't just sit in your ass. The Nine of Swords, which I don't know why I got rubber fingers for. You know what I'm getting? This person see you as very abundant and at the same time very maybe reckless. So let's see one more. Okay. Six of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so let's see. The Eight of Cups. Seven of Cups. Okay. Page of Cups. Four of Swords. Okay. The Sun. 9 reverse. And the Six of Swords. What is that about? Six of Wands. So they still see you as successful, but I feel like now this person understands that you're not just, again, you know, what we say in my language, like kicking your, you know, we don't say kick your feet up. We say, you know, you just, I guess, do this, right? You just snap your fingers. You don't just snap your, and I can't snap my fingers. What the hell? You know, we say you just snap your fingers and you wait for things to come. No, they realize that you've been doing this forever, for life, I guess. You've been doing things, you know, to do this, to get the abundance, to get, you know, the opportunities. The Two of Pentacles, you were juggling, baby. You were doing the most. Justice, right? Fairness, and Six of Pentacles. So this person now, the impression of you now is that you're not just lucky, you are working for this. You have done, I guess you've collected good karma, dharma, so that now you can receive abundance. So now they see you as someone who, okay, they deserve that. I thought that they were just playing, but they do deserve it. Group D deserves everything they're getting. So they kind of wisen up and realize that if they're jealous, it's them, it's not you. The Eight of Cups with the Seven of Cups, they see you as someone who knows which opportunity to take and which one to walk away from, right? And you walk away from illusions. You only take the real deal. So they see you as wise now. Before they saw it as like, oh, they're accepting everything. Now they see you as someone who really works hard for those opportunities to be presented, and then you get to pick and choose. The Star with the Page of Cups, I'm getting that they realize that your dream, the fact this is why you got your, I guess, success, is because your dream, you know, your dream with the Star was to be happy, was to feel good, was to be, right, to live your best life. And they realize that this is literally you. This is what you're doing. You just want to live your best life. You just want to be happy, be yourself. That's your dream. You're not trying to take away anything from them. You're not trying to, you know, do more than you should. You're not trying anything like that. You're just doing your thing, right? You're just being yourself. And then now they see you as very calm, very peaceful, very, again, also like, well, not serious, but sort of like settled, like in yourself and who you are. Now they see you as this Queen of Pentacles who knows her worth and can rest, right? It doesn't have to, this is passive energy. You know, maybe they thought that working, you know, having to, you know, let's say being more abundant, being more successful means that you always gotta work, always gotta put in effort. Well, they realize that it's not always the case, and now they see you as someone who's calm, collected, and someone who understands that sometimes not doing, you know, doing less is more, right? Sometimes just resting is more than you know what's out there. So, right? Awesome. The Nine of Swords with the Sun. This person sees you as someone who's conquered their fears. And they feel like you are an inspiration to them to also do the same, right? You're not over here bummed out because you saw your fears, your biggest nightmares. No, you saw them, you did it, and now you're over here at the Sun. And honestly, this person right now feels very inspired by you. Before there was like jealousy and just like, what are you doing? Now, instead of jealousy, they look at you for inspiration, for for ideas. They look at you as a role model and go like, I have to write this down. I have to see how I can get to, I guess, where group 3 is. How I can repeat, well, not to repeat their formula, but like use you as an example. And since we have the 6 of Swords and the 6 of Wands, this person does see you as successful and someone who's winning in life, but not, simply because, again, you're blessed, but because you know how to move on from pain and regenerate. And so they're very, it's very inspired by you, like pretty straightforward. Like the message is what it is. So let's get one more from here. How does group B's person see them / feel about them? Or right now, now. Love yourself. Yes, they see you as someone who loves themselves and uniqueness, and someone unique, someone who, again, you deserve everything you're getting, because not just because you're lucky, but because you worked on it, because you worked on yourself, because you do, you deserve it, right? That's the only reason, that's the only thing stopping us from getting the things we want. And right, and yeah, that's the only thing stopping us from getting the things you want. Feeling like we deserve them. If you don't feel like you deserve the things you want, they're always going to escape you. But once you do, suddenly it's like game changer, shift. Trust me. So love yourself. The Oracle is an invitation. Love yourself. In fact, the real problem is that you often don't even accept yourself. How many times have you done what you really like? Start now, here, immediately. And that's you. You are doing what you like. You are doing what you want. And this person looks at you and you go like, this is why I didn't like them, because I wasn't doing what I want. And usually, that's why people, at least I have people who, were mad that I'm doing whatever I want. And I'm saying, well, you can do whatever you want, right? Nobody's stopping you. And they're in shock. They're like in awe. They're like, what? It's an option to do what I want? Yes. Yes, it is. I don't know what you were like. I don't know what you heard, but it is an option. It's in fact the greatest option. So why did I put it away? Oh my God, I got so invested. So I'm gonna stop here. Let me finally get you advice. But long story short, this person's issues are not your issues, and if they feel intimidated by you, that's their problem. So let's finally get you advice. Can we get some advice for group 3, please? Can we get some advice for group 3? Oh, this one? You know what? I am really feeling this one. Lilith. Nice. Face your shadow. And I feel like you are, expand your consciousness. I feel like you are facing your shadow. I've never gotten this card just like that. So let me show it to you. Let me read some of it. Because, as I said, I've never gotten it, so I don't know. I really don't know. Where is it, though? Heal taboo emotions. Step into the light. That's the message of this card. And it says, Lilith meets you at crossroads. She helps you out. Self-judgment, bravery. She helps you really self-judgment, to be brave, to step into your power. And you know what I'm also getting? That this person might think you're... seek professional settings for thorough shadow work, and also shadow energy is influencing the person or situation you're inquiring about. So the advice here is to, so some of the advice is to not project, to not do not allow this person's shadow to cloud you, because again, you're asking about them. They're sort of projecting their failures onto you and thinking, this person, is gonna, maybe they're looking at you thinking, they're not gonna succeed because I didn't succeed, but that's them, that's not you. And also I'm getting, keep working on your shadows, because you might feel good now. This person might see you, looking amazing, doing your thing, but I'm getting that you might have taboo feelings, let's say you don't want to show your weaknesses, you don't want to show that you're struggling, you don't want to show yourself as vulnerable, that kind of thing. So there might be a shadow there, or I'm getting some people just really don't want to show their negative emotions, and maybe they see you as successful all the time because you don't show those periods where you're not successful, when you're down in your luck, when you're struggling, right? Everybody sees your successes, nobody sees your failure. And that is a shadow. That's a shadow self. And maybe the taboo is nobody should know, nobody should a lot of people say that, it's what are the people going to say? What are people going to say? People's opinions. that kind of thing. And it's a shadow. It's a, I guess it's a taboo in a way, feeling that, to feel that. Or maybe a taboo feeling is to love yourself, to feel good about yourself, to take up space, to be a little selfish. That, I feel like that's what we consider a taboo, even though it's a positive feeling, right? So heal everything. And I'm getting here, the only way, this is, I need to like read this whole thing. And actually I'm going to read it for you because it's really deep. So Lilith sees everything that you strive to keep hidden from view. Drawing this card shows that you arrived at a point of significant transformation. Lilith meets you at crossroads. She holds out her hands and says, your spirit vibrates with secret powers of old. This wisdom yearns to be shared and used for the rebirth of the feminine soul. The only way you access this power now is to face your shadow side. It's everything within you that's been censored, stifled, and denied. Your deep-seated rage, your crippling shame, your fathomless fear, your traumas and wounds, your feelings of unworthiness. Exactly. People only see you when you're like flying high. They don't see you when you struggle. You've labeled these feelings as taboo and have never felt able to accept and work through them. Sometimes the forbidden shadow emotions leak out, leading you down paths of sabotage and self-destruction. Feelings of envy and self-pity hinder you. Envy is also coming from other people. But let me tell you, if this person feels jealous of you, maybe you have that jealousy within you. So it's like, interacts with them. Yeah, that's how it happens. With me, you can release self-judgment and look bravely into your hidden self. I will lead you into safe spaces where all your secrets can be spoken. This will release enormous waterfalls of energy. It will unlock your creativity, potential, and passions. It will illuminate the divine talents you've been keeping under wraps. Look at you. You'll create your dreams, not because of luck, chance, or fate, but through realizing that all the power you ever need is within you. Don't be afraid, you're ready to shine. And this is the invocation. My shadow is my inner teacher. And I feel like you're already doing that, or at least if you don't know you're doing that, then this person that you're asking about knows that you're doing that. They see that you're doing that. And so I guess the advice for a lot of you, if you started, keep going. If you haven't started, do it now. So yeah. All right, let me finally get you a song from this person. Can we get a song from Group 3's person? Okay, this one. LMA, boot up. I mean, they're jealous of you, but at the same time, you know, at least they used to be jealous of you and they realized that maybe some of that passion is actually attraction. So now they're like, I'm boot up, you know. And the line in this song, can't get over you until I find somebody like you, until I find someone I like just as much as you, something like that. So yeah, this person feels like you're irreplaceable for them, even though they sometimes go like, oh, Group 3, you're still irreplaceable. And your answer to this is Beyonce. To the left, come keep your boxes to the left. Don't you think for a second you're irreplaceable, because you're not. So that's your song to them, and their song to you is but boot up, you know, like. Yeah, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna stop here. If you like this reading, please like, share, subscribe. Leave me a nice comment down below telling me what you want me to do next. Go follow me on Instagram. I post weekly pick a cards there. Most should be up on so go check that out. It's on my channel page as well as all my other links. And if you want a personal reading, the info is down below. You can also find more information on my Instagram. You can find out more information on my community tab over here, you know, on the channel. There's also a playlist I made of all the readings I've done, all the demo readings. I've demoed all of them for you. Remember last month when I was doing 2-hour readings? Yeah, those were the demos. And if that's not enough, you can also check out the video I did about that. And yeah, you're gonna find it. I believe in you. And you can also join the channel. I have a membership, so yeah, it's right there if you want to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.